Hi everyone. We're all so excited to finally be meeting the executive marketing team of Kroger Supermarkets. My name is Ria and I will be presenting to you a pitch co-created by myself and my teammates, Shujan and Hersh. What we're here to talk to you about today is the concept of education in American supermarkets. We believe that gaining knowledge through placement and design is crucial and would overall be beneficial to a conglomerate as well known as Kroger. Specifically, we are here to explain why you, Kroger's executive marketing team, should focus its efforts and funding to educate your consumers on what types of eggs to buy. We believe that there is a set of 3 problems at hand that we hope to be able to solve with our cost-effective solution. These problems revolve around the idea that there are 5 different types of eggs sold in supermarkets, ranging from conventional to pasture-raised. We'll explain the meaning behind these later in our presentation, but our main concern right now is that all parties involved do not really know the definitions and significance of these classifications. The first problem is linked directly to our consumers. We believe that in supermarkets like Kroger, customers in the egg aisle will be unaware of the different classifications of eggs that exist. Because of this, they may be in danger of buying eggs that don't suit their lifestyle or diet. The second problem is linked to egg producers, companies such as Eggland's Best or the Happy Egg Company. We think these companies don't publicize the classifications to which they belong accurately enough. The typical consumer does not know what label their eggs have or what these labels even mean. So egg producers would benefit if these labels are justified because the healthier label will justify the elevated price for higher quality brands. The third problem is linked directly to you. We're confident that if consumers were to know what terms like cage-free or certified organic mean, consumers would be more likely to make smarter and healthier decisions, thereby buying eggs of a higher quality and price. This growth in revenue directly benefits you. Based on Kroger's goal of selling only cage-free eggs by 2025, we became attracted by your mission and want to help. We think that this is a step in the right direction, but we are also aware that there are other types of eggs that are perhaps healthier and that Kroger should continue the sale of. For some perspective, we'd like to explain what each of these classifications means. We'll start with the most plentiful and often the least healthy option. Conventional eggs come from chickens who are raised in restricted living spaces and are often fed hormones. On a spectrum, these animals are not treated well, and their eggs produce the least nutritious value. The next type is cage-free. This is a step better. These chickens do not live in any sort of cage, and they eat a more typical type of food for chickens, but they're also supplemented by hormones, just as conventional chickens are, so their nutritional quality is also quite low. Free-range chickens live similarly to cage-free chickens in terms of available space. However, they too do not produce eggs of the highest nutritional quality. Our fourth classification is certified organic. These chickens are required to have outdoor access and they are raised on a pesticide-free, hormone-free vegetarian diet. Their eggs are cleaner and provide more nutritional value. Lastly, pasture-raised chickens live on wide open pastures with lots of allotted space. They are fed natural food or are left to sustain themselves in their surroundings. They typically do not face hormones or antibiotics, and for this reason, they have the highest quality eggs of the 5 classifications. While this seems like a simple layout of exactly what types of eggs Kroger carries, American shoppers do not have this accessible information as comprehensible as this. In fact, we surveyed 50 random respondents on their knowledge of these classifications. When we asked if they know the meaning of these labels, only a little over 56% responded positively. Additionally, we asked these same respondents whether or not they believe supermarkets are doing a good job of educating their consumers, and the response was overwhelmingly one-sided. About 86% responded saying that they believe supermarkets are not working to educate Americans on the different labels. Based on this second shocking response, we have crafted a solution that addresses our 3-pronged problem with minimal exertion and maximal profit optimization for Kroger. Our solution may seem oversimplistic, but we justify our reasoning with a 4-point explanation of its effectiveness in Kroger locations nationwide. We propose a standalone banner to be stationed near the egg aisle of every Kroger location. This banner, pictured here, vividly but effectively explains the differences between the labels we've described. You can see the stark difference allotted per chicken, the housing structure, and food resources for each animal. Each of Kroger's locations would have a banner and banner stand right next to each egg aisle. We believe that above everything, this initiative would be extremely accessible. By glossing over the infographic before turning to the egg aisle, consumers would utilize their ability to recall the most pertinent and available information to make intelligent decisions of what eggs to buy. Secondly, a unique and visually appealing banner will certainly catch the eye and attention of shoppers, as it is atypical for an educational visual to be stationed in a supermarket. With low distribution costs and needs, we believe that each of your locations will benefit from the installation of these banners. Lastly, with something as inexpensive as a banner, we assume that the project's costs will leave room for significant profits when consumers buy healthier and higher quality eggs. For the sake of transparency, here is a mock-up of a cost structure for you, and we believe that by considering each location, we can safely estimate, excluding consultation costs, a cost of $308,000 for this educational campaign. We believe that this is a unique solution to a problem that has been discussed in society much less often than it should be. For this reason, we urge your marketing team to consider this option for a solution that not only benefits the consumer and the egg producers, but your bottom line and profits. For additional information, please check out our reference slide. But for now, we would like to thank you very much for taking the time out of your day for this presentation.